So, Zach, you are the king of magic in Second Life, and you've been in-world for years now. How old were you when you started? Like 5 or something?
I was pretty young when I started, that's for sure.
And your parents, were they not worried at all losing you to the Matrix?
They were a little bit at first, but when they realized I was making a living selling my own digital content, they were okay with it.
Ah, capitalism. It's all about the green.
That's right. My name in Second Life is Zachh Barkley. I make magic. Ever since I was a kid, I always thought it'd be really cool to be able to have magical powers. And so when I came into Second Life, I decided that my character was going to be a wizard. And I started making spells for him to use, as well as particles effects and things like that. People were like, hey, that's really cool. Where can I get it? So I opened up a shop. It just grew from there. My brand is now the biggest magic producer in Second Life. Wishmaster contains a whole list of spells that affect the environment or other people. Things like conjure up fireballs, create massive explosions. You can turn someone into a tree. It is basically my childhood kingdom come to life. I have a small background in game development. When I was 11, I discovered platforms where you can actually build your own games and release them for other people to play. It was called Beyond, stands for Build Your Own Net Dream. The first game that I did was a Harry Potter tribute. When I found Second Life and saw everything that it was capable of doing, that really struck a chord with me. You write a script, you compile it, you throw it into the object, it does what it's supposed to do. It starts with an idea. From there, you teach yourself, how am I going to bring this idea to light? And if that requires me to learn a new skill, then I'll sit down and learn a new skill. But I also have help from friends inside Second Life. That's the beautiful thing about collaborating and networking with other people. Or so into it, my mom would be like, you should get off the computer and get outside more. She thought I was just wasting my time playing games, when really I was learning how to build a business for myself. Balance is very important to me. I have to actually be able to walk and exercise. I need to exercise my mind too, and I can't do that if I'm just staring at the screen all the time. I get my best ideas when I'm away from the computer. Going out and spending time in nature is extremely important to me because it's what allows you to reconnect. I spend time thinking, maybe mulling over some ideas I've had, and then I actually build them in my head, how I'm going to create them in Second Life. I'm not antisocial. I still hang out with friends. I still go out on dates. I just happen to spend my work inside of a digital world, and I think it's actually pretty awesome. In my circle of friends, no one really understands exactly what I do. Either they've never been exposed to it, or they've been told that virtual worlds are for people who don't have a life or have issues. Really, though, it is a blank canvas that is being painted on by the people who actually create it. A toy box, If you're walking through Second Life, it is literally like walking through the imagination of other people. The vision is in the player's hands. It is what you see and what you bring to the world. The power behind something like this is unbelievable.